What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Win the Chip. Today is June 20th, and this is draft week for you NBA fans. Draft's coming up. We got the top 10 right there. I'm a Celtics fan, but Laker Nation, there's some, it's a little party over there. Obviously, the guy that everyone's talking about is Lonzo Ball, but Jackson, Sir Will, he's telling me that the ball might be falling. What's up?
Well, the ball might be falling for several reasons. First of all, everyone's talking about his disgusting shot form. Absolutely dreadful. And also, everything surrounding his father and his siblings. The GMs have been talking all around the league and has been overall negative. There have also been many rumors flying around that the Lakers are trying to acquire another top 12 pick by dealing D'Angelo Russell. And now we're going to discuss where Ball may indeed fall. If he falls out of the top 10, well, that'd be a hell of a surprise, but it wouldn't be that surprising to see him in the top 10, of course. Now let's discuss it.
Where are you right now with the percentages? Because obviously, a month ago, only 2 weeks ago, we thought Lonzo to the Lakers was 100%. Where are you now?
Lonzo to the Lakers, I think, is probably at about 60%.
All right, still probably taking him. I got you.
I think they're still probably taking him. There are several teams that have a need at point guard. The Lakers, obviously, number one, and because of all the hype surrounding Lonzo Ball, the Lakers are still the favorite.
And obviously the Sixers are taking Markelle Fultz, 90% chance, so they're
Yes,
worried about that one.
of course, 90. And the Celtics don't need a point guard. They could take one. They don't need one at all.
No.
The Suns have Bledsoe, but I think that they need more of a speedster point guard, so I think that they would take Fox out of Kentucky. So that leaves, if Lonzo were not to be picked by the Lakers, I think the next possible pick for him would be 5 through 10, because the Kings are really thin at the point guard position and don't have a consistent player there, especially when it comes to defensive capability. They have Collison, who is a speedster and can contribute on the offensive end. However, he is a defensive liability, and he needs to be re-signed to.
But obviously, an argument one can make is that the Kings, they're just trying to start up. So even if your best player, let's just say, is Collison, and obviously I think they're really into Buddy Hield, but maybe the Kings just want people to come to the stadium. The Kings fans. For anyone who knows the NBA, really knows the NBA, they know that David Stern once said that the Golden State, the Warriors up in Oakland and Sacramento, they have the most loyal fan base. But at the end of the day, if you're losing games, you don't have much of a fan base. So maybe they'll feel that Lonzo will bring fans to the arena. The Lakers are taking Lonzo, in my opinion. But even if the Kings are strong at point guard, they're really not strong anywhere. So just to bring fans to the arena, they'll bring Lonzo. We're also talking about the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves are a very sexy pick because obviously they have a need offensively at the point guard position. Rubio provides a very, very well-educated, aggressive, passing type offense, but he has a very, very poor shooting ability. It's terrible. He cannot score, period. And they need somebody.
So Chris Dunn is disappointing.
Chris Dunn has not really shown any sign of improving at this point, but it's still early. However, we thought a 6'6" point guard that can shoot and distribute the rock would definitely be a sexy pick for the Timberwolves. And just think, if you have a consistent point guard with the Timberwolves, you have Wiggins and Cat. Obviously, over there, you might indeed have a Western Conference playoff contender.
But I don't think LeVar Ball wants to be in Minnesota.
No, LeVar Ball does not want to be in Minnesota. In fact, I think he would still wear Lakers gear to the Timberwolves games.
I feel you. I know what you're saying.
Yes.
But obviously we're talking about how this would affect the Lakers, assuming they're going to take him. Probably going to take him. Obviously, I was thinking maybe put D'Angelo at the 2. This is a natural position. I don't even know why he wanted to play the point guard. He's the size play shooting guard. You think they'll trade him? D'Angelo Russell?
Well, let's say that they do trade D'Angelo Russell. Then they are in need of a 2. And then that leaves question marks whether they're going to fill it with that pick that they have at 2 or with the second pick that they will acquire from the D'Angelo Russell trade or in free agency, because I don't think that they'll physically trade for a 2 because they're in a rebuilding stage currently. However, if they keep D'Angelo Russell, which I would prefer, I myself would think it would be a booming move for the fans.
At the 2 guard, shooting guard.
Yeah, to put him at the 2 guard and have Lonzo at the point guard position and have Randall at 4 and have Mozgov and the rest of the freaking assortment of garbage that they have on the bench, and Ingram at 3. But those 3 guys, Ingram, Russell, and Ball, would definitely be an interesting cast to see on a postcard or on a billboard.
They would bring views, even if they're trash. They'll bring views.
Absolutely. And I have to say, though, the most valuable player currently is D'Angelo Russell, and if they want a chance to get the bang for their buck, they need to make a move as soon as possible, because it's quite possible that he's a flop next year, because we've seen it happen a lot in the NBA over the years, and we don't know what's going to happen next.
Well, really, the most valuable player is the player that's not even there, Paul George. But that would be for another video. YouTube, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know, if you're any true sports fans out there, we talk any sport, and we give you the real talk. So if you want the real talk, hit us up, subscribe, suggestions. We'll do what we have to, and we're out.